Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Philadelphia Phillies.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming your way next.
Philadelphia Phillies.
So just about set now, getting the nod on the mound, Zach Wheeler.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
All right, ready to go here. Stepping up for the Guardians, Steven Kwan. Inside, and we're underway here in Philly.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Headed towards the corner. Castellanos on his horse. He's got it. 1 away.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Kyle Manzardo in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. 1 out, bases empty. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1 down, bases empty. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Line drive, jumps, but it's off his glove. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Batting third, third baseman.
Runner on at first with
Ramirez.
1 gone. Now it's Jose Ramirez. That one a little bit high. Ball 1. Wheeler in his 12th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. Manzardo stands at first with 1 out. And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-1. To first, maybe a 2-ball. There's one. That's an out. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. And now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. Back here in Philadelphia, and today's starting pitcher, Tanner Bybee.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Kyle Schwarber.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
First offering, and it just misses. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 3-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you got to love an at-bat like this. No one giving in.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting second.
Here's Turner now. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Runner at first with no outs here. Runner takes off. Out to center. Thomas sizes this one up. And there's one away.
Batting third. First
Okay, let's check out the
baseman,
lineup.
Bryce
And it's
Harper.
clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Let's go, Harper.
Bryce Harper, the next to hit, takes ball one. And that clips the inside corner. Squirts away a little bit to second, and he's out.
I appreciate wanting to move up there, but that ball didn't get very far away. And getting thrown out as a result, sometimes you can be too aggressive on the bases.
The 2-1. Upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
2 out, space is empty. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner
Batting
over at
fourth,
first base is going to have a
right
very
fielder,
aggressive
Nick
secondary lead. So ball down the
Castellanos.
line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Nick Castellanos in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Just missed.
Ball 1.
Check swing, no appeal. First inning going a bit long, 23 pitches to this point.
Ah! 2-2 the count.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. 1 left for Philadelphia. We played an inning, no score. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. Wheeler back to work. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Well, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Here's Lane Thomas now. Way inside, gets out of the way. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 1 out, nobody on. Angel Martinez will hit next. Just missed. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Inside, just missed. Wheeler, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
He was late there, strike one. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Right fielder, Will Brennan.
Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. Tap foul at the plate.
Ball, that's just out.
That one misses. 2-1. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And there's a foul ball. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And that's ball four.
First base.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Bo Naylor at the plate now, and that misses, and that's ball one. Brennan leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one pushed to the left and foul. The 1-1. And a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings and misses, struck him out. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Ball one low.
Down.
And misses inside.
Ball 2.
Check swing, called strike. Fouls one off. 2-2. Struck him out looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees. Max Kepler at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One down, Phillies down a run. And that one a little below the knees. Down 2-0. Swinging a foul straight back. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
One down, base is empty. Grounds one to short. Rocchio tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Catcher JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto steps in. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
Foul ball.
The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
He swings and fouls one off. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Brennan makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here in
Leading
Philadelphia,
off for
stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brian Rocchio. In there at the knees. That one off the mark, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone, since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
We got full count.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting, left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And Cleveland on top 1-0. Runner on the move. Swinging a foul out of play. Nobody out. Runner at first. Fouled off. He was late. And that one almost hit him.
2 strikes.
Rolled slowly to first. Feed to second. That's one. Back to first. Double play. 3-6-3. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Kyle Manzardo now at the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. There's a strike.
Ball 1.
On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Man at first. Here's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 so far. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. 1 run is in. The relay throw, but he's in there easily.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here comes Lane Thomas. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Headed towards the corner, Castellanos on the run towards the line. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. Carlos Santana so smooth for the Guardians. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Check swing, called strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And they'll do it again. Rips that one to right. Brennan makes the catch. 1 down.
Batting ninth, Center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Yeah, we in goal mode. Going. Yeah, we in goal mode.
In the air to left center. Kwan sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Kyle
And Kyle Schwarber will come
Schwarber.
up. Walk to open the ball game. Ball
That's
one
a
there.
ball.
That misses the zone. 2-0.
Got to be real
ball,
careful
no strike.
here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
That
That's
one
ball
misses, and it's 3-0. Trey Turner next to bat for Philadelphia. And there's a hit, and that keeps the inning going.
That swing is all about
Now
confidence.
batting,
Sitting pretty with a
shortstop,
3-0 count
Trey
and using it to your advantage
Turner.
instead of wasting what turned out to be a good opportunity. A great job of hitting, and the result is a single. Good stuff.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Trey Turner. Right through there for a strike. Schwarber off of first with 2 away. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The shortstop
that's
takes the
outside.
ball. He goes down looking. Phillies strand 1. Still down 3-0. Back at Citizens
Leading
Bank
off
Park.
for the
And now
Guardians,
it's the switch
second
hitting second
baseman,
baseman,
Angel
Angel
Martinez.
Martinez. Martinez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Chopper right side. Harper steps on the bag, and a quick out, number 1. And now the right fielder, Will Brennan. He reached on a walk his first time.
Ooh, Baya.
0-1's the
You got to
count.
remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And it's
Nope,
1-1.
That's inside.
And that skips in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Up next for Cleveland, catcher
Man at first
Bo
with 1
Naylor.
gone. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Man at first, 1 away. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2.
1 ball.
In
2
the
strikes.
dirt. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Joe Ross getting ready to go. Banks getting loose as well. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Now
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Brian Rocchio. First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike. Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
In the dirt, blocked. To third, tag, got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
This one in the dirt. Stephen Kwan next to bat for Cleveland. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Stephen Kwan, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Man on second, 2 down. A little out front there as he swings through it.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Real Muto puts it away, and that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
First
Counts
pitch,
1-0.
not close.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And that's ripped into left, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick
Dominant
Castellanos.
performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just
Off the plate,
missed.
ball 1.
Harper gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And now it's Alec Bohm.
Third baseman,
His first at bat was a
Bohm.
strikeout. Bohm,
Nope,
the 3rd
outside.
overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. To the right side, knocks it down. He's able to win the race to the bag. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Max Kepler.
Now batting Max Kepler. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And a base hit. Harper around third. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. It's 4-1. Here's JT Realmuto. Flied to right his first time. That's in for a strike. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Brennan raging back towards the wall. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 4-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Pitching
We're
for the
back,
Phillies.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 5th.
41.
Joe Ross.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Manzardo in the box again, takes a strike. Smoked on the ground a second. Stott over to first in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Up next for Cleveland, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2. There's the strike.
Ball, that's outside.
Line drive, caught.
Made a bid for a nice opposite field double down the line. Beautiful swing, but nothing you can do about the result. Third basemen are just used to handling hot shots like that.
2 outs, base is empty. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. And the first
Outside,
pitch
that's a
misses for ball 1. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a ground ball to first. Harper takes it himself. Guardians go down in order. Nothing doing for the Guardians there, but they lead it 4-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Bryson Stott. Bybee back to work. On the ground. And foul ball.
You know, these Phils just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Fastball for a strike.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Ground ball right side. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Schwarber in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And a pitch. Got it. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5. Guardians 4 and the Phillies 1. Back here in Philadelphia, here's Lane Thomas.
Center fielder Lane Thomas.
That catches the corner. Ripped on the ground to second. Stott over to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman Angel Martinez.
Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians.
Let's go Phillies!
On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder Will Brennan.
And up next for Cleveland, Will Brennan. A walk, and he's also singled. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs.
That's a ball.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there,
Now
but he
batting,
didn't give in.
catcher,
That was
Bo
maybe even a
Naylor.
little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. And that is out of play.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
1 ball.
In the dirt. One, two now. Squirts away a little bit. This one in the air right field. Castellanos should have this one. Nabs it, and that is that. So one hit is all they get. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Guardians 4 and the Phillies 1. Well, we go bottom 6,
Leading off
and now for the Phillies, Trey Turner.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
Swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding
0-1
job
count.
of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts
Now
for
batting,
him.
We're going to take a
first
look at the
baseman,
pitch sequence of that at bat, and the
Harper.
thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Harper, the next to hit, takes outside. This one in the air. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
2 down, bases empty. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In the
1-0.
dirt, and that is ball 1. The Phils trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Missed with a
That's ball 2.
changeup, and it's 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one hit to right. Brennan brings it in for the 3rd out. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Alvarado.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And first offering is fouled off. Alvarado measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a sinker, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. This one high in the air to left center. Kepler sizes this one up, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Stephen
Stepping
Kwan.
up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's outside. Action in the pen down there. Jose Ruiz getting loose out there. Banks, a left-hander, also throwing. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a ball. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2 now.
That misses the zone. 3-2 now. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now batting, the
So
designated
now here's the
hitter,
DH, Kyle Manzardo.
Here we go. Turn 2.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Kwan, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And a ball evens the count.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's the 2-2. And that's too high.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a 2-strike slider, start it middle away and let it break and take over that outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with a cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think he's good, but I think he was also a little lucky right there.
So in now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 3. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Come on now, Phillies.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1 left for the Guardians as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back here in Philadelphia, down to third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Hunter Gaddis, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Smith getting cranked up as well. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Thomas hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
And the batter now, Max Kepler. And there's a strike. And a swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right
for
now.
the Phillies, catcher J.T. Realmuto.
And now it is J.T. Realmuto. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. In there. And so now 1-2. Just misses with that one.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
On the ground at first.
That's foul.
And that's just foul. And that's outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Upstairs, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long
Up
at-bat.
next for
It
the
feels to me
Phillies,
like his
second
time on the mound is
baseman,
running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Tanner Bybee won't go any further, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher
pitching
in a
for
minute. The
Cleveland.
Guardians going with a new pitcher,
Number
Hunter
33.
Gaddis.
Hunter Gaddis.
So a man at first. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Outside low, 1-0. And
Well,
another
that's off the
ball.
plate.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Now here is Brandon March. And there's a strike. Next pitch is downstairs.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The tying run at the plate. And a count 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. A strong showing there from the Cleveland bullpen. We look ahead to inning number 8. Guardians 4 and the Phillies 1.
Now Now pitching. for
Welcome
the
back,
Phillies,
and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
66.
Jose Ruiz.
Jose Ruiz.
Now the 4-hole
Leading
hitter
off
for the
Cleveland,
Guardians,
first
Carlos
baseman,
Santana.
Carlos Santana.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
To get a little bread, the couple in their head still outside.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out, and we're at the top of the 8th. Off the mark there, and 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a 1-2. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Cleveland, second baseman Angel Martinez.
Here's the second baseman, Angel Martinez. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And downstairs. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Out to short, Turner. Fires across the diamond, and he's out.
Now batting, right fielder Will Brennan.
And up next for Cleveland, Will Brennan.
Let's go, Phillies.
In the air, left side. Squeezes it, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for
Back
Cleveland.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
36.
bottom of the 8th, Cade Smith.
Cade Smith.
Kyle Schwarber
Leading
stands
off
in for the Phillies.
Went down looking on 3
Designated
pitches
hitter,
last time.
Kyle
Let's see if he can be a little more
Schwarber.
aggressive right here.
That one pulled foul.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Misses off the plate, and a count 2-1.
Ball 3.
Next offering is fouled back.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kwan sizing this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. Then there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey
Turner at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And that misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1.
The
no
Phillies trailing by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is fouled back. High fly ball out to center field. Thomas hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Bryce
2
Harper.
outs, base is empty. Here is Bryce Harper. That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
There's a line drive to left field. Kwan makes the play, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down that time. 9th inning coming up. Guardians 4 and the Phillies 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tanner Banks.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move
Number
right here,
58.
so we'll see how it works out.
Tanner Banks.
And now, Bo
Leading off
Naylor.
for the Guardians,
And
catcher,
Chris,
Bo
his big
Naylor.
strength is defense, but it is interesting. In today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
To second, pulls him off the bag.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the shortstop, Brian Rocchio. And first offering is fouled off. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy.
Glove side, but it gets through. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Now batting,
He wasn't
left
able to
fielder,
elevate
Stephen
it, but he put a
Kwan.
great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. On the ground, 2 ball. Tags the runner for 1. How about that double play?
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo.
Now it's the Guardians DH, Kyle Manzardo. That's outside,
that ball went out.
and that's ball 1. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. That one fouled off, 2-2. Runner at third, 2 away. Sets him down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Guardians 4 and the Phillies 1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Emmanuel Clase.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
For the Phillies, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
There's the strike. Clase, an all-star a season ago. He throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Next offering is fouled back. And delivers outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Boom. In the box here, lets that one go for a ball. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
There's a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
That one drilled left field. Kwan makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting left fielder.
Last chance for the Phillies. And digging in for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
0-1.
And that one pulled foul. This could end it. Up and in. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That's down and in.
2.
That just misses, and the count is filled up.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Real Muto stands in now and watches strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Foul ball. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire